In light of International Women's Day, which is March 8th, I would like to make a video specifically for the Divine Feminines. We're going to have a little bit of a Divine Feminine chat, and I'm going to share with you a really juicy topic. And this video also comes from one of my viewers asking a specific question about women related to twin flames, pursuing the twin flame journey and worthiness, and procedures and things of that such. And so let's just dive right into it. If you're new to my videos, my content, I'm Breann, a master certified ascension coach with Twin Flames Universe. And I've been in Harmonious Twin Flame Union with my twin flame for over 4 years now. And we live our life purpose as coaches, supporting others with healing physical separation and coming into union with their twin flame through the body of work that we utilized to heal separation from each other, which is the teachings of union and the mirror exercise. All right, so International Women's Day. This is all about the ladies today. And one of the questions, or a part of the question that the viewer posed, was that how does the Divine Masculine feel if the Divine Feminine wants to change something about herself? And so what did I do? I immediately went to my twin flame and I proposed this question. And not that I want to do any work on myself or anything of that nature, but I did ask my twin flame, what would you do if I wanted to, like, let's say, get a nose job? That was just like the first, example that come to me. And my twin flame thought about it for a while. My masculine twin flame sat there and come back with a perfect answer. And so I'm here to share that answer with all of the Divine Feminines, because it's a really good answer. All right. And so that being is, it's based off of intentions. Okay. So what my twin flame said was that if the reason for me wanting to have a procedure done on my nose was, let's say, there was something medically wrong, I think deviated septums, I hope I'm saying that correctly, is something that sometimes people experience, maybe they're born with, and you can't breathe as well through your nose. And that is a medical thing that you can have corrected, that way that you can breathe correctly through your nose. Or so let's say a medical condition where it would be loving and supportive of myself for me to fully function in life, to have a body part or a component of myself functioning fully and properly. Whereas let's say the intention behind the nose job was because I didn't like my nose. Let's say if I had a big nose or a hump on it or something like that. I'm getting a lot of attention to my nose right now. My twin flame said that would be a no-no, and that would actually be like repulsive and unattractive. And that being because if, let's just say I wanted to get a nose job and it was because I didn't like the way my nose looked, I didn't feel comfortable about it, I didn't like the way that it appeared on my face, or I seen another woman and I liked her nose and I thought, oh, that's much more attractive, so let me get a nose like that. That would mean that there's an underlying issue and my intentions are not loving or nor divine, meaning that I would be trying to change something about myself rather than looking at what the underlying issue is. And maybe it's because I feel unattractive. Maybe I do not feel worthy. Maybe there would be a childhood upset where my nose was made fun of, and then I grew up feeling very insecure. And so I would want to change that, as an adult. Those are reasons where there's something underlying, and your twin flame would not be in agreement with that. Or energetically, they would be mirroring something to you. Whereas if your intentions are pure, or let's say that you unconditionally love yourself and you're very happy with your features or your nose, and there's honestly, I don't know that you would want to change it, because if you feel at peace with your features and you feel accepting of yourself, I don't even think that there would be a desire or a an interest in changing anything about yourself, because I was going to go from the angle of, let's say that you accepted yourself and you just wanted to get a little something done. Well, if you accept yourself completely, the more than likely you're gonna love your features. And that's what this journey is all about. It's about self-discovery. It's about self-love. It's about falling in love with yourself as a divine being and seeing yourself for how you were truly created to be. And so if your intentions behind wanting to change anything about yourself is because you feel lack of worth, or you feel not good enough, that is a place that is in need of healing, not an external change. Because, and I've seen this happen, with others before, is that they do change something externally and then they just simply find something else wrong with them. Because if you don't love yourself, there's a misalignment, there's a misbelief, there's something that's not aligned in your consciousness. And that misalignment, it stems from separation, from ego. So even if you fix something externally and you get some sense of fulfillment from it for the time being, in your consciousness, you're gonna manifest something else that you don't like about yourself, right? And so maybe it would be, you don't like your eyes, or maybe your mouth or your teeth, right? Like you'll start moving to other parts of yourself and you start judging and critiquing. And then you've probably seen these people too, women that just go and they get one plastic, or what am I trying to say? They get one procedure. I think I was thinking of like this plastic, or I don't know, I was thinking of something, but they get one procedure after another, after another, after another. And then as time goes by, they almost start to not even look like themselves any longer. Well, that's the reason why, is because there's something underneath that's not being addressed. It's not being looked at. And it feels bad, because then you're constantly trying to control your appearance, or you're constantly trying to fix something outside of yourselves. And let's face it, we are human beings. We're divine beings having a human experience. And our bodies do age. They do start to naturally decline as we get older. But your body is not who you are. And if you're attaching your worth to your body and to the way that you look, you're putting it in the wrong place. Something else that my divine masculine has always told me since we come in a harmonious twin flame union is that he finds me most attractive when I'm relaxed. And I kid you not, most attractive when I get up in the morning and I just let my hair be however my hair is, right? Like I'm just in my element and I'm just being myself and I'm just doing my thing, and I'm not going around trying to make my hair look all prim and proper, but I'm just allowing it to be very natural and just, this is how I woke up. It's a little messy. It's doing its thing. But me just completely relaxed, that's without makeup, that is what my twin flame finds most attractive. And so ladies, your man finds you most attractive, your masculine twin flame, when you are completely and authentically yourself. But what that requires you to do is to be completely authentic and honest and vulnerable and accepting of yourself first. Because if you feel uncomfortable with the way that you look in the mirror, or when you're by yourself, you feel uncomfortable being alone with yourself, your twin flame feels that. They feel that awkwardness. They feel that uncomfortable feeling. And that is where the mirrors and the triggers come into play. And it's not to hurt you. And it's not something that's even consciously happening. It's just simply they're responding to your energy. So if you're feeling unworthy, or you feel like you don't accept yourself, or there's a part of your body that you don't like, you want to get clear on why, right? You want to go deeper. What has happened? For instance, here's an example that I have. When I was younger, my laugh and my smile was often made fun of by an authority figure, and it deeply, deeply hurt me. And so as I was growing up, when I would laugh, I would cover my laugh with my hand. I would do this, especially the harder that I was laughing, say if I was with a group of friends or something and we were having a good old time, I would always find myself covering my mouth, my laugh, my smile with my hand because I felt embarrassed. And that embarrassment stemmed from a childhood trauma of being just simply made fun of, right? And so this is something that I really had to mirror. I had to love myself there and accept myself and know that my smile and my laugh is actually divine and it's beautiful. And now I feel when I laugh and I smile, I feel proud of my laugh and my smile. And I know that that's the divine shining through me. I know that that's God shining through me, right? God is beautiful and divine. And that is the God in me smiling and laughing and having a good old time with the God in you, right? And so it's up to us, to resolve these places in our consciousness where maybe we were hurt, or maybe we just simply like compared ourselves to what we thought was beautiful. And beauty comes from within. It comes from how you feel about yourself. It comes from how you carry yourself, how you express yourself. And, you can think of like, let's say there's two women walking down the street. And let's say there's one that's just genuinely, she's peaceful and she's smiling and she's just moving so gracefully, down the sidewalk. And you can see there's something about her where she's confident. She feels strength in how she looks. She feels confident in her beingness, in just her divine expression of God in her. Versus like, let's say there's a woman that's walking down the street and she's hunkered down, right? And you can visibly tell that she's not feeling worthy. She's not feeling good within her own being. She's not feeling confident in her expression. You can see that, you can feel that, and you can tell the difference between the one that really loves themselves and they accept themselves and therefore they value themselves and they hold their composure, their posture. They hold themselves respectfully, and you can see that and you can feel that, and that is so attractive. That is so magnetic. You're like, that person, they love themselves and they naturally attract their good to them. They naturally attract their twin flame to them, their divine lover, versus the one where, maybe they got their head hanging down and they almost kind of like hide away from life. Like they're not shine, but they like shy away from life. And that person is not, although in truth, they are divine and they are attractive, they're not emanating that. They're emanating something else. And that something else is the way that they feel about themselves, which is not divine. They don't feel good for whatever reason, right? But that person in their core, they're beautiful too. They're divine. It's just that there's a lot of healing to be done there, right? There's a lot of like a self-acceptance, self-worth, self-value that needs to be resolved within oneself. So ladies, in a nutshell, your man accepts you unconditionally as you are, makeup, no makeup, hair done, hair a mess, whatever you look like. Your twin flame was created with you, and they were created as your divine lover. And so there's nothing that you need to change about yourself. The only thing that needs to change is how you feel about yourself if you don't feel good about yourself, if you don't feel confident. Now, by all means, if you feel completely peaceful with yourself and you just simply, you know what, I just want it, like, let's say if you got a crooked tooth, right? And you're like, I love myself unconditionally and I like my crooked tooth. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. But aesthetically, I would like to have straight teeth just because that's a personal preference. And I know that, braces, it's a thing. And I would like to have perfectly aligned teeth. And it's coming from really a divine and pure intention. By all means, go get those braces, get that tooth realigned, get that tooth fit. There's nothing wrong with that. Versus, I feel really shameful about my crooked tooth. I need to go fix it, right? There's something underlying there that needs to be addressed. And that also doesn't mean don't support yourself physically. Like, do support yourself physically. Like, if that you need braces, do that. Like, this is a good thing too. Never substitute spiritual work for not giving yourself a physical support. Like, if it absolutely makes sense for you to get braces or do the aesthetics thing that you feel you need to do, then do that. But you just got to find the balance there. You got to make sure that you're not doing it from a place of feeling unworthy or feeling lack within yourself. All right. And just, this video is going on very long. I'm going to share one more thing, is that when I first woke up to the twin flame journey, I immediately thought that I needed to change. And so I got I started going to a tanning bed, and I started doing my hair. I was already doing my hair, but I amped it up, and I started working out even more than I was before. And I quickly fell off the bandwagon with all of that stuff, because actually what it did, it repelled my twin flame. They went even further away, and my twin flame person. And so I thought, in the ways of the world, how we attract a lover is we change our appearance. We have this idea of, well, that's attractive, so that's what I need to look like in order to attract my counterpart. But a twin flame love is transcendental, and it's nothing like what we're used to. And so you just accepting and being yourself completely, that's what attracts your twin flame into your life. So this video is to empower you to love yourself where you're not loving yourself, to explore your intentions behind why you do the things you do. When you put makeup on, why are you putting makeup on? Do put the makeup on. Like, I'm not saying like love yourself, right? It's a beautiful thing. I put makeup on. I do my hair because I feel really good about it. But check in and see, are you trying to hide something? Are you looking at yourself incorrectly? And if you are, love yourself there. Accept yourself unconditionally, and you will find that that love is reciprocated through your twin flame. All right. So happy International Women's Day for all of the divine feminines, and wherever you're at in the world, have a beautiful day. And it's an opportunity to romance yourself in whatever way that is. And romance yourself, I mean, treat yourself. Do something special for you. Do something that brings your heart joy, and knowing that your heart being full of joy and self-acceptance is what attracts your man into your life. And if you're already with your man, then that will simply take you deeper into your romance and your shared passion together. All right, so thank you for watching, and thank you to the viewer that proposed this question. I'm always happy to answer your questions to the best of my ability and with where I'm at in my consciousness. And don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.